Hi guys! Well, July is just about to wrap up and August is just about to start. Okay, maybe there's a few days, but you know what I'm saying. August is right around the corner, and here we are. We're gonna ask the cards what August holds in store for us. And as you can see, I have these three lovely decks that I'm gonna be using. I'm using this Dark Mansion Tarot for the general reading. I'm going to be reviewing this next month or, in August. So watch out for that. The Sun and Moon Tarot for the work reading and the Dreaming Way Tarot for the romance or relationships reading. So, and of course, if you watched my previous video where I use two tarot cards, Lenormand style, to do the reading, that's kind of what I'm, playing with these days. So I'm going to be doing that. As always, there will be timestamps in the video description so you can jump to your sign. And just, a quick tip, look for both your sun sign and your moon sign. If you know your moon sign, you'll probably also know your ascendant sign. Look for that as well. And combine that to get a reading which is as close to personal as it can get, I guess. And of course, if you want an even more personal reading, even more deeper reading where we address specific questions and so forth, you can always book a reading with me. Now, with that said, let's get to it. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. Alright, so let's see how the month of August 2019 starts to look like for the Earth sign people. And here, starting with the sign of Taurus, we have the cards. Okay, so for the general reading, so this is your overall, generally, how will August be like? We have Ace of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Swords reversed, right? So emotionally, a very, a moment, a month where emotions will be emptied out. This cup will be emptied. It will be like all the feelings that you've held inside of you will come out, will be revealed. And again, Knight of Swords reverse. I'm sorry, the King of Swords reverse. Why am I saying Knight? The King of Swords reverse. This could be a result of arguments. This could be a result of arguing with a person who is very stubborn, who is not listening to what you have to say. So if you're going to be getting into arguments, if you're going to be getting into a situation where you have to sort of brush up against or go up against someone who is a stubborn person, who is also a very intellectually sound or logical person, but he also has this whole, my way or highway kind of approach, it's going to be very emotionally frustrating and very emotionally sort of, draining. So just know that. Okay, overall, this month might have you coming up against a lot of such people or situations where you might be dealing with such people. It is going to be emotionally a very frustrating sort of a time for you. Just saying, oh my God, I would not want to be here. Okay, so hang in there, be tough. Now, the second part is about work and finances and that sort of thing. And here you have the Nine of Swords, my goodness, followed by the Sun. Now, this is good in a way because Nine of Swords is all about mentally sort of finding yourself in a very, very tough spot, sort of, caught between opposing sort of thought processes that leave you at a standstill. It's a place where you can be very anxious. You can feel very, nervous about, certain decisions that you have to take maybe. But then followed by the Sun, it also promises that even though you will find yourself in such a space, there is clarity up ahead. There is joy up ahead. That this sort of standstill or stalemate or anxiously nervous position is actually going to open a doorway to more clarity. It is going to bring in more, brightness in this dark sort of space. You will see the light, you will see a way out, you will see the end of it. So at work, or even in the situations where you're dealing with, say, money or financial issues, no matter how difficult this spot gets for you, know that it is through this difficulty, through being in that space, is, when you're there, when you're sitting there, when you're looking at all those things and feeling all those things, and having all those thoughts which are making you all worried, it is in that space that you will see that ray of light come through, and you'll be like, yep, that's it, breakthrough. All right, this is going to be interesting. Now let's look at the energy coming in for relationships. Now this could be romantic relationships or any sort of relationships that are important in your life and in this month of August. We have here the King of Pentacles reverse, which is all about stability, which is all about but in the reverse, it's all about, the stability is not, you're having very unsure feelings about the stability of this relationship. And then it is followed by the Six of Wands. So this unsurety, this instability that you're feeling, this change in the way things are going, kind of an energy that comes through, is actually going to, again, just like the workspace energy, it's going to be a breakthrough of sorts. You're going to find a way through that, and you're going to find a way to success. You're going to find a way to making a breakthrough in a way. You're going to find a way through this, a space. It will bring you to a space which will be like, yeah, now I know what to do, how to take things forward here in this relationship. So again, overall, generally, it's going to be a tough moment where, in terms of emotionally, a tough sort of space where you're running up against people who are not going to give an inch. But in that space at the workplace, or to do with your finances, it's actually being in that space, being stuck in that space is going to lead you to clarity. And same with relationships, being in an unsure and unstable space here where you don't know how things are going to work out. That is going to create a situation where you or your partner, one of you, takes charge and says, you know what, I know what is to be done, and let's do this. And it moves everything forward. Interesting, Taurus. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay. Next up is Virgo. And Virgo, here you are. Okay. So the general reading here is Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords reverse. Interesting. So it's going to be a month where you're going to feel very generous, very passionate, very loving, very warm, and you really, it's your personality that's going to create a situation where someone who is trying to oversmart you, trying to take advantage of you, is actually going to give up on his or her plans, because this person is going to be feeling, oh my god, I can't make a fool of this lovely person who's being genuine with me. Or if someone is still in that Seven of Swords space here, let me show you upright how this card is. See how this guy is? Well, if someone still wants to persist with that energy, you will find it, you will discover it, and you will neutralize him with your awesome personality. Okay, now the energy for work or finances, we have here the Moon reversed, which is actually bringing in a lot of clarity from the confusion, from the ambiguity that Moon brings in. And then we have it followed by the King of Pentacles again reversed, which is good. So a lot of things become clearer to you, the confused energy, the ambiguous energy, the vagueness of various situations will slowly start clearing up. And then that brings us into this King of Pentacles energy, which, this is going to happen because things are going to change. The routine is going to be upset. What you have, sort of followed, the pathway that you have followed, you're going to be coming into a space where, because of the clarity that you are slowly gaining, you're going to have to change up the way you have sort of routinely approached or tackled certain things to do with your work and to do with your money. So get ready. I know you're not going to like it, Virgo, but get ready to make that change because clarity is coming. And in the romance or relationships department, let's see what's up. We have Temperance. So there's one calm space there where, again, deep down inside, there's a lot of change brewing, but there is still, it's a calm sort of change. And there you go. It's followed by Three of Wands. So this change brings you to a point where you're like, okay, what's next now? Your relationships are something that give you a lot of strength, a lot of peace, and a lot of sort of, that inner challenge which says, okay, how can I be better? How can I learn more? There's something very beautiful and powerful and transformative in these peaceful relationship situations that you have. But then that is bringing you to a point which says, okay, all of this is great, but now what's next? You're going to start looking at how to take things to the next level here, and it's going to be interesting. Look at that rainbow around there. It's not that bad of a situation. It's going to be great. Okay? So Virgo, you're going to either foil the plans of someone who's trying to trick you with your beautiful, warm personality, or this person, as a result of your lovely presence, is going to give up on his plans to trick you, right? At the workplace or in your finances, the ambiguity clears up and you're starting to see sense, but then that is because things are changing and you have to now allow yourself to go with that flow. The routine is upset. Yes, you may not like it. Yes, but still, you got to give this new way a shot and you will see something brilliant happen. And in your relationships, this place of joy and contentment that you've had so far, and this which has created a very peaceful but a very beautiful transition inside of you, calls you to start asking, what's next? How do I take this to the next level? And don't worry, it's going to be great on the other side. Okay? This is nice. All right. So next up we have Capricorn. And this is my sun sign, so I'm curious. Capricorn. Okay, so what's up in the general reading? Ace of Pentacles. I like, right? A big chunk of money, a big chunk of material resources, something really good, beautiful, steady is coming your way, followed by Nine of Pentacles. This is, Pentacles is, of course, Earth sign. Capricorn is Earth sign. I like how the Pentacles showing up. So, a very nice month overall where you are going to be surrounded by all sorts of material benefits, wealth, maybe money, maybe, but even things that, that make you feel good, happy, internally and externally joyful and rich. You're going to really enjoy not just your own company, but the company of the things that you enjoy, right? And I mean, people don't show up unless you're looking at the relationship part here. But for the most part, Capricorns are going to have a really good month in August. You're going to have a nice time. You're going to enjoy the benefits of your labors. But don't let that distract you from planning ahead, okay? That brings us to the work part of it, okay? At work, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. It's going to be an emotionally charged up month. Now, to do with work, it has to do with maybe financial part of it. Emotions are going to drive you, and maybe not necessarily in a nice way unless Here we have the Two of Pentacles following the Queen of Cups reverse. So as you let go of, all the emotional stuff that you've held on to for so long, all the feelings that have got kind of, you've kind of, how do you say it, that you've held in are, as they get revealed, you start seeing things clearly. You start seeing things in a way where you say, okay, now this, these are the two things that I have to find a balance with, so that in my career or in my workplace or in the things to do with finances, I'm going to have to find, as the emotions get out of the way, you start seeing again very practical things that you have to balance in order to get things going for you. Now, let's come to the relationship angle of it. We have again Three of Pentacles reverse. See how many pentacles are showing up, right? Three of Pentacles here in this particular deck, it's a very different Three of Pentacles, as you can see, right? So all the stuff that she has kind of held on to is falling out of her cap. So in the reverse here, all the stuff that you have held inside of you, all the stuff that you may have hidden maybe or not expressed maybe in your relationship is finally out. And it's like the closed book is now open, and that is followed again by the Ace of Pentacles. See how that one comes up. And this actually is a gift. This is actually a moment that the universe has given you to just be honest, truthful, upfront, and real, right, with your the other people that with whom you are you're with. So it could be your significant other, or it could be the other people in your life with whom you have these very significant, important relationships. Don't hold things back. Be an open book. Make it real, make it tangible, and it will, your relationship will kind of be something more solid, more real, more there in your life. If don't hold back, don't hide yourself anymore. Reveal your true inner world to these people who matter, and they will love you for it. Okay? Wow. This is interesting, even to me personally, but wow. Overall, looks like a great month for you Capricorns. You will enjoy all the benefits from your work, from your labors. You will be gifted from the universe with things, with financial benefits, with even, things, material things that you enjoy. You will be in a very good, happy place. But don't get distracted. Pay attention to how, plan ahead. Of course, use this energy well. Now, at the workplace, letting go of all the emotions and feelings that you've held inside of you for so long will actually bring you to a place where you can see clearly what are the two different things that you need to find a balance with in order to kind of chart your course, to create the change that you want to create. And in terms of relationships, don't hold back. Reveal the things that you have hidden about yourself. Your true self is not that bad. It's not that people, it's not like people are going to hate you right away or whatever. They won't. The people who really love you do love you, and the more you become more of an open book to them, they will actually, your relationships will solidify. They will become more real, more tangible, more valuable, more amazing for you. Oh, Capricorn, this is an interesting month for you. So that was August 2019, how August 2019 will sort of shape up. I would love to hear your thoughts. Tell me in the comments, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought about this reading, if it resonated with you, if it made sense to you, and so on. And I will see you again soon. Bye now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where I post my card a day readings every day. You can also order a reading for yourself, or you can learn how to read tarot from me, of course. All of these links are in the description, so check that out. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.